Hey, I'm Sherk, former UFC lightweight champion. I became a fighter. First fight was in 1998. I started wrestling at a real young age. Became a fighter just because I love to compete.
What's the biggest challenge for you as a fighter?
Biggest challenge is, it takes a lot. It's a 24-hour a day commitment, so it's a lot of training through injuries, a lot of hardcore dieting. That's probably the hardest part. It's the dieting, I think.
What's your goals as a fighter? What do you want to accomplish?
Be the best in the world.
Do you want a rematch with BJ?
Yeah, I would like one. I don't know if BJ's planning on staying at 55 or going up to 170. But I think if I get a rematch with him, I think it'll be a big fight, for sure. So whoever's got the belt, that's who I want to fight.
Like when you tested positive for the steroid or whatever it was, have you been able to come to any conclusion on how that happened or what might have been?
We got a lot of theories of what might have happened. I mean, there's a lot of mistakes that the labs made. There's a lot of things that went wrong in the whole process of testing my samples. I don't know what it was though. To be honest with you, I couldn't put my finger on it.
Do you think it could have been something in one of the supplements you were taking?
Well, one of the supplements actually did test positive for a testosterone booster. I don't know if that's exactly what happened, but I took a blood test, which is much more accurate than urine tests, and I also took a lie detector test. That's all I could do.
Do you have any fights coming up that you're aware of?
I've got a fight scheduled right now. I can't say when or with who, but it'll be a good fight. It's with a top contender, and a win over this guy will put me back in a title contention again. So that's what I wanted.
Do you feel that fighters should start a union?
I think it would be. I think it would probably maybe be helpful, in a way. But I don't know if mixed martial arts is actually at that point yet. There's a lot of fighters out there that don't really need help from a union. The union would probably help the guys that are more coming up. Probably happen at some point in time.
After all that bullshit did happen, the fans kind of gave you a lot of heat at the live shows. Did that get under your skin at all?
I just separated. I separated it. I don't let myself get caught up in anything really. I stay off the internet, and you gotta let that stuff bounce off you.
Do you have a funny story you could tell us about training or a fight you were in or something?
A funny story, boy. I remember one time actually when I was fighting, coming up the ranks, I was fighting Carl Parisian for the second time, and after I beat him, I was so excited I figured I'd stand up and try to do a front flip, but I'd never actually done a front flip before. So I try to do this flip, I make halfway around, land flat on my butt, and knee myself in the face in front of 3,000 people. It's pretty funny. You had to be there though. The fans liked it.
Do you have a joke you tell us?
A joke? Oh boy, no, I don't have a joke, man.
And where do you see the business going in 5 years, 10 years from now?
It's going to be the biggest sport in the world. It's already proven that it's already one of the biggest sports in the world. So it's still growing, and it's only going to get bigger, and pretty soon it's going to be mainstream. It's going to be everywhere. So I hope I'm still a part of it at that point in time.
Is there any fighters you want to call out, or anybody you do want to fight?
I just want to fight the guys that are the best, and I want to fight the guys that are going to get me to where I want to be in this sport. So whoever that is, that's who I want to fight.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, appreciate it.